A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures.
It's like you say you're thinking of a plate of shrimp, and someone say plate or shrimp, a plate of shrimp. It's the cosmic consciousness, man.
Both of them were difficult to identify, initially.
I'm sorry if it wasn't meant to be said in that tone of voice. That's just, as soon as I saw the last line, that is exactly how I took it.
But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
First of all, it should also be noted, I see the dog in that one. I've never been able to see the woman with the hat in the other one. No matter how much I stare at it, I cannot.
To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like?
No, you pretty much nailed the delivery. Also, I can't tell if that was like... Was that censored at all? I can't tell. I keep needing to go in and check my censor stuff because I have no idea why it suddenly gave you a bunch of asterisks.
The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture.
Okay, even when they screw it up, I still can't see the lady in that picture.
3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Dog I can see easy.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution.
It linked to the YouTube of the movie scene I was quoting. It got scrubbed. Remind me later if you want to see it. Oh yeah, I've had people putting rogue links in here. I think not as much anymore, so I need to go back into Twitch and sort that out.
The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people.
Actually, I might be able to do that here.
After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture.
Oh fuck, now I can see the lady. What the fuck? The other time it just looked like a fucking white blob. Now I finally see the lady in that picture.
The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
It's double. It's not significant unless you do the testing for it. There's a difference. Well, I guess never mind. Significant, yes, in the colloquial sense, but yes, I went through statistics. It's not significant unless you can mathematically somewhat say, yes, it's unlikely this would happen. On pure chance.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up.
Slightly less than double, but it's still a nice jump. Honestly, if you were to actually run numbered, it probably would. If you were to run the numbers, it probably would be a technically statistically significant, but it requires more numbers than they give for this. Hey, X squared, nice to see you. Nice to see you again.
Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier?
And finally, we get back on track. There was a significant detour, but yes.
A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
That was a very, very, very elaborate lie for something that's supposed to just be a joke?
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Still, for you to have gone that much in detail about it, that's a bit whack, lady.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Of course, they've spent a long time on it, and,
A field not visible to the naked
you bet
eye.
it's gonna be, relevant.
Morphogenetic field.
Alright. Oh. God fucking damn it! I mean, I know that's a common phrase, but seriously, that fucking close? Lotus, I like the sound of my own voice. Like, a lot. Dang it. Why do I keep saying it that close? Okay, you do actually want to go. Yes! It's unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. I can't tell if the repeating itself problem is worse here or in Danganronpa. Because that was just like, let's go. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go.
Oh, another hallway.
Danganronpa had a similar thing where it was just like, now Danganronpa, it had justification to it. Because every single time it repeated itself, it was probably an important detail. This one, I think it's just, I can't tell if it's filler. Let's Mosey. Oh God, I nearly forgot about that line. That is what it is, though. We need Cloud in here, all right? Let's Mosey.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
I will never forget that line, and if it's not in a remake, I will be pissed.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons.
It's like having you Spoony Bard in FF4. Oh, well, I am probably missing out on something. I have never played Final Fantasy IV.
Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Alrighty.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
Puzzle number 2 down door 4 route.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
That's weird. It actually didn't do a line. It just said,
No good.
What? It's just displaying different lines in general. Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. Nope, all Junpei said was no good.
Anyway, let's take a look.
There we go.
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
All right, puzzle number 2. Time for the kitchens. All right, I did not actually do this one when I went back through door 4. I realized that I needed to go through door 5 to see endings first, so this will be my first time in this one. Alrighty, there's an obvious thing right here. A voucher. It says, appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. This looks like a serving table. But imagine food is put here after it's prepared, so the waters? Don't know what the fuck that happened. Waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? Indeed. 10 of them. These over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? Come on, Lotus, you know they'd be living off ramen. Actually, I want to see something here. Voucher. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, dish F. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. Plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well, excuse me, princess. There are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How can you tell that? Just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. Ever take a lady out to dinner, you're gonna embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. More shipping! Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. Bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. That's a pretty reasonable assumption, I think. Going out to dinner, you'd assume the restaurant knows what it's doing. Hello. The pot looks like it's made out of silver. But drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Taking a day off with June, drinking tea. Such a day ever happened for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Nope, there's something underneath it. Oh, it's probably just a container for it. Okay. This table's for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Hello. An iron oven. It's pretty heavy duty. Probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. Looks like you can enter numbers into this thing. Does it have a timer? Probably for entering a passcode. After all, the other door is locked. My guess is that it'll open up with the correct code. Oh, we have to actually look for a passcode. I was gonna check and see if, the voucher or anything. Wavy plates for me? Please excuse my uncultured ways, but what's the reason? I have not a damn. Got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Okay, what are these? There's some bottles of seasoning in here. Okay, and extremely enlightening. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Grr. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me. Oh, fuck. Baron dug out. Oh, God. Does it feel colder in here? Yeah, I'm currently very lucky. We have Leica's never done anything like that so far, and I'm honestly surprised. I wonder what this drawer is. See the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Yes, but can we look into it? Nope, it's stuck. Looks like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. Alright. What's this thing? I can't see it from here. It's a lot of notes. They got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Hi. It's a bolt. It's really rusty. Is this even open? Don't know until we try. Let's give it a shot. See if you're gonna come out. Damn. No dice. Alrighty. I'm missing something around here, but I'm having trouble telling what it is. That's the exit. Big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Oh. What about this door? I don't think I've checked this one. Ah! We can go in here. We've checked the rolling pin. I have not. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Countertop. Got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words. Alright. Not a day. But there's stuff in here. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Yeah, no. Hello? Cheese brand cheese wheels. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. I want to move some of the cheese. I knew it. June and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. It's a bottle of oil. Oh look, cooking oil. False alarm. Dipshit was just in a bush staring at a bird and we couldn't see him. I was just saying, I'm lucky I've never had, Laika is such, our Husky Collie mix is such a digger. I am surprised she has not tried to dig her way out yet. She has literally dug holes that are big enough to fit her whole damn body in, and all she does is set her back half in and then put her paws at the edge of the hole and look out at the rest of the yard. That is why she digs. She digs so she just has a seat in the middle of the yard. She has actually not dug as much lately, so yeah, she's actually been pretty decent about that even. Probably use this to make something slippery. Especially with all this rain, it'd be super easy. Yeah. It's been raining. There was like a 30-minute window where it wasn't raining. Otherwise, it's been going on the whole day. Probably use this to make something slippery. Alright, so we now have oil. Number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. She's making a foxhole. Give her a helmet and a rifle and take a picture. Honestly, that kind of be adorable. Because Laika's such a dumbass, she wouldn't care. Laika is just such a love bug. She'd be like, okay, you put a helmet on me? Okay, I have no idea why, but I'll take it. Agree to do it. We'll see. If I can ever pin her down long enough to put the damn thing on, because she's either a love bug or numing around the entire yard, so. Scooter cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. I'd be more than happy to bring my DSLR. So you can eat this, most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Cheese on the shelf. Sweet. That's all he says about the cheese. Yep. None of the other ones have a remark. Alright, what's over here?